You know, I think in life, once we choose to become a leader, that means others are looking to duplicate who and what we are. And it better be good.
Here we are, we're here in Lethbridge looking at the high-level bridge, which is the longest, highest bridge of its kind, built in 1909. It is mind-blowing beautiful. So when you're working and maybe you just need a little breather, do you ever just come down here to kind of let go of some steam or get reconnected or what?
Absolutely, this is where I come. Lethbridge is a small town, small city mentality, so to step out into a corporate type network marketing business was huge.
And my understanding is you went to elementary, then high school, then you went on to college and came back to teach at both of these at some point.
Exactly.
You can live in Lethbridge, Alberta, which is a beautiful, quaint, yet very small town. You did this, and it's hard to break the mold and go out and do something different, but for sure, Marilyn Stewart has broken the mold. Here we are, Marilyn, at the home you were raised in since the time you were how old?
Moved in when I was 4 years old. Lived here till I left for school and left home. 1,000 square feet, and my family, 7 children, 9 people,
So after high school and it was time to pursue your options, how did you approach that? What did you end up doing?
The courses that I initially took prepared me to be the typical female secretary. In those days, women weren't given the same option as males to play sports, be active, enjoy other things in life, even recreational sports.
Right.
So I wanted to get my education so I could open up some of those doors for people, for women. You know, when you're building a relationship with anyone, how true you are to your word and to who you are and how you show up, when you show up, and if you show up, matters. And, you know, it's one thing, you know, there's leaders I have who have been with me for over a decade, and they know they can count on me. Yeah. And it's a solid relationship, yet at the same time, very respectful. Yes. That you honor each other's good times and tough times.
I remember jotting down a number, and that number, Ron said, was going to be the number of the first leader in Forever Green. And I called this lady, and a beautiful voice answered on the other end of the phone, and that leader was Marilyn Stewart. And Ron said, we are going to begin with a leader like Marilyn because she is Forever Green. And after 7 years of knowing her, she's still Forever Green. And if there was anybody that Ron could have handpicked to lead this company, to guide the company, and to personify what Forever Green means and is, not only from the heart, but from the mind and the business, it's Marilyn Stewart. And I'm so grateful for my friendship with her and knowing her for all these years and how she continues to lead even to this day.
I saw qualities and abilities and talents that you had that in the industry, it was successful. So I thought, okay, what are you doing? What is successful? And even asked you to coach and help me. So that's been really, really important in my life.
Marilyn, being who she is, and she embraced her strengths and weakness, and she continued to be true to herself every day and working toward a goal that she created. And I think that's what Forever Green believe. And with her being an example out in the field, just make Forever Green stronger. We're a perfect match.
So right behind you here, Marilyn, I see this painting. I happen to know very much about this painting. Can you talk about that?
Well, it defines one of my successes in life, and it's reaching the top rank within Forever Green. It's Rainmaker. And so, you know, it's all 4 seasons coming into one. And so it's a reminder of, you know, the journey traveled, you know, some of the hardships, you know, winters, especially in Canada, are pretty brutal. And so, you know, You know, again, metaphor in life that, you know, there are adversities.
There's no hint of insecurity with you in Forever Green. In this industry, people jump from company to company to company. They have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and they wonder why they get 1 foot in results or 1 foot out results. You have this persona of both feet in, and you have since day one. Talk about that.
I take my life very as a value, that what I do in my life needs to count. And if this is where I'm going to do it, let's put it to the test. I was never one to sit on the bench. I love to play the game, so in life this is my game. So, you know, participate, play. You know, yeah, you're gonna fall, you may even hurt yourself, but what are you gonna do to get back and recreate why you're doing this in the first place?
Well, I went to school in Southern California. It was a passion of mine to study design. I graduated with architectural interior design degree and was kind of heading in that direction, and Forever Green came into my life, and it was, I had opportunities at that point. I kind of stopped and took a look at that. I'm able to take the skills that I think that I've been honed in on my own and then developed the skills maybe that I'm not as strong in, and bring them together and really incorporate them into my business, whether it's creative, whether it's structure, whether it's business, and expand from that.
Nice. I know she went to California, went to specialized school for interior design, some graphic design. She could have gone to be a dancer. She could have done lots of different things, but she chose Forever Green with you. How's that been?
It's been a blessing, truly a gift.
Well, I think when two individuals kind of come together and partner, you know, you're able to bring out each other's strengths and I guess nurture each other's weaknesses, and that's what we're able to do really, really strongly. Her strengths complement mine and vice versa, and so I think it's a real gift, not only just to have a mother-daughter relationship, but business partnership, best friend, mentor. We do that with each other.
She saw the extreme opportunity and stepped in and is using those talents. That's what's so remarkable about this industry, is the transferring of your own talents and abilities into what you want to create. So it's not about leaving something behind, it's just finding a new way to use them.
The one gift that she always gave us is realizing the talents that you have, the talents that you came into this life and had, and giving it to others. Not just keeping them to yourself, but giving them to others. And whether it was through our music training, through dancing, through school, through art, whatever that was, is giving that to people and utilizing it to our fullest. And she never shied away from making it clear where our talents were and then pushing us into that.
One of the greatest influences my mom has given me would definitely have to be her energy that fuels me to create the impossible in my life. She reminds me of an alchemist. She can always make lead turn into gold. So when I think about my mom, she always strives for excellence.
When asked who my mom is, two words come to mind: dedication and inspiration. Not only has she been a dedicated leader towards her company, but she has been a dedicated mother, daughter, sister, friend, and teacher. She has been my inspiration growing up. She was always around for my sisters and I from the moment we were born. She dedicated her life to us. She has a natural ability of showing up in her life in extraordinary ways.
The idea of this painting was to put all 4 seasons in one shot, so that you can just show that the earth is just magnificent and beautiful. The evergreen tree is embracing every second of every season of life, always green, always growing, hence Forever Green. And this is the Rainmaker, and the Rainmaker was believed in history to pull moisture from dry sky, and it just defines the intangible leadership qualities that you bring.